Mike and May's Great Adventure. So we're not going to go back down 93 through Sun Valley, past Hoover Dam. It's only maybe 10-15 minutes longer to come down 95 into California. Then when we get down to Laughlin, Nevada, I would imagine that's where our GPS will cut us across. And then actually it's going to take us down to I-40. So May will get to see how we used to come. And to give you an idea how long it's been, the last time I ran 95, US-95, up into Las Vegas or down from Las Vegas, it was a 2-lane highway. Now look at it. It's almost like an interstate. It's a US highway, but it's more like an interstate. So that's how long it's been. And we're going to run down to Needles. By the looks of it, we'll get down to Needles, California. And then we'll get on I-40 and cross into Arizona. Hey folks, we're down in the tip of Nevada. Not quite the actual tip, but pretty close, about as close as you can get. We're getting ready to go into California. It's actually a cool little, I don't know if you call it a town, a village, it's like a little development right back behind us. Gas station. Actually a mini truck stop, gas station, whatever you want to call it. Okay, I can see California didn't expand this into 4 lanes. Just 2 lanes up here is what it was the whole way before, until you got up fairly close to Las Vegas. Then it opened into a 4-lane. We are going to enter California. Told May that this is a part of the roads you see in the movies where it looks like a roller coaster. As we get down here further, it kind of, you're just doing whoop-de-doos the whole way down through. We're in California.
Crossing border, entering California.
The truck I had before went a lot faster, so it was fun when you were doing those whoop-de-doos down there. It was like lifting your belly up. I don't know if this truck goes fast enough. 68 miles an hour might not be fast enough. Yeah, this is what I remember. 2-lane road.
2-lane.
Yeah, 2-lane the whole way up. See there, it says dips. Next 5 miles. I think they just laid the highway right over. They didn't level anything. They just said, let's
I think only us here across this one.
a lot of people going north, but I sure don't see anybody going south, which is good. We won't have to deal with it. But I'm glad we came this way. I don't know how excited May is. She's been on her TikTok since we came this way. But it's just another road that she hasn't been on, that I was on in my past. And my dad used to love it when we come down this way, especially when he got down here where whoop-de-doos were. Dad was driving, he'd speed up. I mean, I would too, but Dad was kind of like a kid when we get on here.
The road is like a roller coaster.
Yeah, it gets more like that down here. As we get further down, it gets more like the whoop-de-doos up and down. To me, it's always been a fun highway. All right, we're in that part now where it's kind of like a roller coaster.
Nice.
It's fun. It's not just the same old boring driving all the time. spots on the road where I'm sure someone not familiar with the road was driving pretty fast and went over them and bottomed out on the other side.
It's nice.
This is,
Roller coaster.
it's fun, man. You can feel your stomach lifting at the top of every one of these. I just talked to Jennifer, my DM. RTI is allowing us to turn our truck, get our trucks turned up. I'm not turning it up far. We do 68 now. I'm going to see if I can get it turned up to like 72 or 73. 5 miles an hour would make a big difference. It's a little over 100 more miles a day you could drive. And more importantly, if we run this way, it'll really feel like a roller coaster. We'll stop somewhere till May, pop some popcorn in the microwave. Be like being at an amusement park. So we're about 10 miles from I-40 in Needles, California. I'm just happy we came this way because I know most truck drivers don't feel the way I do, but I know it's been a while since we've been in California. I like coming to California. I guess I'm not like a lot of other drivers, but it just feels good. Even if we're only in it for 45 minutes or an hour, at least we're in California for a little while. Right, baby?
Yeah.
I think May's a little sleepy because we got up at 6 o'clock this morning. So we're in Needles.
In a half mile, take US-95 south line, then turn right in 0.3 miles.
I thought we were going to run this over closer to Kingman and then cut down, but actually it makes sense. We're going to run 95.
In 0.2 miles,
So we're going to
take
stay on the
US-95
California
south
side
line,
for a
then
while.
turn right in 0.3 miles.
If I remember right, I think we traveled down along, I think we're along the Colorado River at some point down this way.
Street, US-95.
We buy this guy.
We stopped at a little roadside place and bought that. We were hungry and it's time for our light afternoon snack. So
We don't have cash. All our money is only $14.
yeah, they had some pretty cool stuff there. But it's a sign of the times. You just don't carry cash anymore, you know. And of course, a roadside vendor in the desert doesn't have Wi-Fi.
Continue on this road for 93 miles.
All right, 93 miles. May's gonna get a tour. We're gonna run this down to I-10, and then we'll get on I-10 and head on over. But I ran this twice before in my life, and I think
So you can see the river.
at one point I think we run along the river for about 20 miles or more.
Left
We just
ahead.
kind of run right in the river valley, right beside the river.
This is our first time to came this road.
Yeah, I was this way 25, 30 years ago, but only once or twice in my life.
Speed warning.
Seems to me that we do run along the river. If we went further south below I-10,
Portion honey. By owner.
well, if we ran further south, down past I-10, we'd go right through Lake Havasu. And oh my God, if May saw that, I think that's where we would wind up moving to. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Lake Havasu. It's like a red desert, red rocks, red sand. And you come over this hill and then there's this pure blue lake right in the middle of the red desert. It's pretty awesome. set up. It's almost like you're at a beach. The main town. It's got like hotels and all the stuff you'd see at a beach, like on the boardwalk. But multi-millionaire lives there. I know the London Bridge is there. He bought it, had it disassembled, and moved it over and set it up right there at Lake Havasu. It's a usable bridge, a walking bridge. I don't think you can drive on it. I think it's just for walking. And there's one or two other things there he bought in the world, famous things that were being torn down. He bought them and brought them there and had them rebuilt to their original state. And so I wanted to show you guys this. This is practically barren, like almost nothing growing. Look over to our left. It's the Colorado River over there, right by the river. There's farms, everything's lush and green. That's literally a quarter-mile away.
Right curve ahead.
And over here, it's dry and barren. Just to show you what water can do. I also noticed there's no bridges here. There's a sign back there that said flash flood warning next 30 miles. Every dip. It's just designed for the water to run across without eroding the highway. So we're coming into some kind of little town. Blythe, California. Palm trees. The river's right there. The river's not right here.
Left curve ahead.
Yeah, so that was not Blythe.
Speed
According
warning.
to GPS, we're in Blythe, but Blythe is another 22 miles south of us yet. Just went by a resort back there. I think it was called Baja Quinn Resort. Paradise Point. Storage units and mobile homes right along the river. To our left, right on the other side of the river, said it's the Colorado River Indian Reservation. I doubt that they were called Colorado River Indians. But I'd be curious to know what reservation that is. We're like 22 miles from I-40 or I-10. And we'll be getting on that and going straight over to Phoenix. Kind of nice to go a different way. Yeah, we're close to the river, then we're far from the river, then we're close, then we're far. But since we got down here to where the highway is close to the river, it's the first signs of life at 30 miles. Alright guys, so that was the journey down 95 from Las Vegas the whole way down to California to I-10. And we're on I-10 East. And just up here in about a half a mile we'll be crossing the Colorado River and into Arizona, where speed limits don't matter anymore for this truck. That's the river.
Crossing border. Entering Arizona.
Can't help but
Changing time
notice
zone.
how much narrower the river is down here. Usually rivers get wider as they go.
So that's the river that we saw over that.
Yeah. It's so many farmers, houses, businesses, all those places draw so much water out of the river that it's actually narrower the further you go. And I know, like back in the 90s, Mexico was having they're having a pretty big fit with the United States because the Colorado River actually ran dry right before it got into Mexico. Need agreements and preserve water so that it can get into Mexico, but not positive about that. But I do remember that at one point about 20, 30 years ago, the Colorado River ran dry right before it got to Mexico. At least for a big part of the year, maybe in rainy season or when the snow melts off the mountains, it might make it into Mexico, or it might have made it into Mexico, but that's how much water the U.S. pulled from the Colorado River that they actually dried it up.
I think the car wants to pass the track, so that's why it's squishing. Smash the head of the...
The way people were driving, coming across here, none of this surprises me.
Oh gosh.
Oh man,
But,
it doesn't look good.
oh my goodness.
Well, everybody's out. Everybody was out. Sorry about that loud banging
Yes.
noise the mic felt.
Smash.
Well, that was good though. Everybody was out. The one guy was sitting on the edge, and I looked at the other seats. There was nobody in that
I
car.
think he wants to overtake the truck. And then there's a tow truck. There's a tow truck, and then he wants to overtake.
Yeah. It looked like he got sideways in front of the one because all his tires were like popped off the bead, like the truck was pushing him sideways before it got stopped. Thank you for watching, everybody. Please subscribe, comment, share, and like. Until next time.
Take care.